Hello, hello, hello! Game 3, NA Amateur League, Centella Prime, Team Q.
Trying to get the A team right here. Centella being the champions from last tournament. Pretty strong team.
Yeah, Miguel knows the pain and suffering of Centella being beaten down on him. Miguel knows.
They're pretty strong. Hey, I got that solo kill on 3-8 though.
It's what it's about.
That was the only thing that I remember from that game.
Yeah, the rest of it was a blur. Was it what? Not a win or a loss. It was just a blur.
The rest was a blur to me. It was just me Vi ulting me and then me just queuing her under a turret. That's all I remember.
Alright, getting into picking ban phase now. It's Team Q on the blue side, while we got Centella Prime on the red side. And that's going to be the Lulu ban thrown out immediately against Bloody Nunchucks. Primarily a Thresh player, but that's the already ban, obviously. Combat, not going to get his hands on that. Probably going to see a Fizz ban as well, judging by his performance last game. And Nami being taken off the table as well here.
Yeah, oh, there's the Fizz ban.
Yeah, not gonna go through a big hit ban. Yeah, a lot of supports ban. Kate, obviously probably the best ADC right now, gonna be taken off the table. And Rinsler, no slouch to playing Caitlyn. Maybe final ban coming out here. I have no idea what would be on the bans. Shen could be banned? I have to see here what pool they want to pinch. Anivia, actually, yeah.
And they're really targeting mid lane here.
Lucian's still gonna be left up though, so gonna be locked in for J Corns. But pretty good game on it last time as well. Technical, probably, arguably, like one of the MVPs last time. Gonna lock in a Thresh for Bloody Nunchucks is, and Ransler gonna rock in the Draven for himself. So pretty confident first two picks in that one. Probably wanting to shield their solo laners. Wanting to pinch off that pool a little bit. Or Air Force, but Braum, maybe a Braum Lucian up against, yeah, pretty solid pick, being able to shut down the Draven and the Thresh. And Q's gonna be the last pick of this little section
still
here.
open.
Yeah, really safe pick. I think he's won. No, he hasn't. No, because he lost last game. He's 1-1 right now, but pretty good performance. From the Shens we've seen, aside from getting destroyed by Incursio. And Gumby gonna be the last pick here. Katarina. So let's see, it's gonna be the Darius actually locked in.
This is pretty smart right here because you matched up the top lanes. I mean the ADC's top lanes and supports. So right here, the next banning phase could either, since they're already targeting mid laners, they can keep targeting mid laners.
Yeah, it's pitched.
And then their top lane won't get focused.
Yeah.
We'll see what they decide to do.
Yeah,
Right
you
here.
can definitely see from Centella's fans, they do not want combat to have time around. That's 4 bans onto him. And a Vi ban being thrown out, probably 3/8's best champion.
See, maybe there's another mid lane ban, and then they first pick a mid laner here,
That would be.
and then that'll be
brutal.
6 mid lanes taken off.
Technical, it's gonna be the ban here. Zach, actually. Not gonna be the hypey 6 mid lane takeaways, but close. close. And the final ban for the side of Team Q. Maybe they might even ban a mid pick. Who even knows?
Casio.
Yeah. So that's 5 mid lane bans in this ban phase. So Rinsler gonna be the first pick this time around. Maybe even gonna want to lock in a mid pick here as well. Ari is still
Yeah,
up.
you could take a mid pick right here and force the team Q into a different, like the lower, even lower tier mid laner.
They're gonna be the lock in here for the Gumby in the mid. Scurvy. It's gonna be a jungler and mid lane have to be picked up this time around. My last time around. Gonna fall back onto the Graves and be the final mid lane pick. Echo still up, of course. Lost both the games he's played, but still a pretty solid pick. And Kassadin.
It's pretty good
Here, yeah.
Casting scales into late game. Graves will probably scale into late game. Lucian will fall off. It's hard. It will still be pretty relevant.
The final pick this time around.
Right here.
Oh, Nunchucks. Jarvan. 38 also is his fallback champion to the Vi here, so pretty spicy freaking ban phase this time around. Not the traditional mid laners we're used to, with the Cassian and the Vlad, with 5 mid lane bans.
This is what kind of happens when you have to come down to lower tiers. Even like you lose some other more comfort picks, and you're forced down to other mid laners that you probably would never even think of playing.
These 2 mid laners, they're no slouches. Like, these are probably 2 of the best mid laners at the tournament, I would think. So it'd be pretty hypey getting into this one. Kind of a weird matchup to think about, the Vlad and Caston, but
It's gonna be really hard for Cassidy to even kill Vlad. But I mean, it's gonna be just really hard for Cassidy to be able to kill the Vlad in this game. But the Vlad damage just could be outrageous.
mm-hmm.
Maybe even one shot the Lucian.
Alright. I'm gonna see another Darius Shen matchup, and Niffles, like, it was arguably the solo laners of Gumby and Niffle and even Rinsler that were the real carries this time around on the Centella, and so definitely the characters you have to watch out for this time. And Niffle going up against the Shen, Shen's lost all of his games today, but you know, maybe this will be the game to turn it around. But Niffle is definitely someone that is pretty scary in that top lane.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really hard matchup for Shen here, just because Darius just does a lot of damage.
It's not all based off of auto attacks. It's pretty heavily on just poking you out with his Q and then dashing you and grabbing him through the little things and all that stuff, dunking you. So pretty scary matchup for Miss My Qs.
Not to mention, I mean, you can build armor and health, but that Darius is gonna be doing true damage with his ultimate once he gets those 5 stacks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna see Graves again this time around, and I think Graves, is he 1-1 right now, or is he 2-0? I think he's 1-1 right now.
Yeah, I want to
in
say
this
he's
game, so. And he's going up against 3/8 Jarvan, so you definitely look at the comp from Centella Prime, and you look at the comp from the side of Team Q, and it's all about Centella getting on to the likes of the Graves, the Lucian, and even the Caston, just being able to smash them down immediately with a very tempo-based comp with like the Thresh, Draven rushing in, the Vlad running in with the Jarvan being able to dunk in, and the Darius being also able to dunk and do a lot of damage. So pretty scary comp rounded out from the side of Centella.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty hard game for Team Q. Just because, I mean, if they get into a team fight, Jarvan ultis, let's say, I mean, they can all escape Jarvan ultimate. Cassin has his arc, and he can use it to get out. Yoshi can eel out of the wall. But I mean, that damage is gonna be so high. Jarvan has really high burst, plus Vladimir ulti on top of it. And then, I mean, Draven is just, if he gets snowballing, he's just gonna be really hard to stop.
Oh yeah, that entire team, like, as soon as one of them gets rolling, it's gonna be very hard for any of them to start getting into game now. Just a quick reminder that Imperial Gaming has actually dropped out of the tournament, so we will not see a second game from them, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was just unlucky. I'm pretty sure if they would have trained a little bit harder, they could have done a lot better.
Yeah, maybe if they had Coach Raj at their backs, they could have been able to go through the second game and make the losers bracket to finals.
Everybody needs a Coach Raj.
To Coach Raj.
And yeah. He's the only reason I was able to get through that game. I remember what he was telling me.
Exactly. Alright, seeing both sides this time around. Pretty intimidating boners on this side of Centella. 4 platinums alongside Cacniffle's diamond, so just kind of intimidating just to look at, especially for the likes of Scurvy, who doesn't have a border whatsoever. So maybe that even plays in the minds of Team Q, not be able to play to their full potential even.
Yeah, it's gonna, I mean, these are just ranks, but these ranks, they got on because of individual play. So, I mean, these guys are very skillful. Chance if they play this correct.
Alright, it's hashtag SP. Always gotta get the hashtag down. In both sides. Getting started up here. Dunkmaster Darius alongside the Chroma, so invested a lot of money to prove to people that he plays this champion.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite skins right there. The Dunkmaster.
Ooh, maybe gonna be double invade coming out, but Cassidon and Q going to be going, but it looks like Centella's gonna look for an invade
It's just
here.
that.
No wards being placed.
Centella has a really nice level 1 here. Darius can get a hook, plus Thresh can hook, or even flay him backwards.
30 seconds until minions
Very smart right here. They haven't started an ability yet, because this way they don't have to fully commit to this.
A few blue side pings being thrown out. Nothing really too important. Centella just waiting to see if someone's dumb enough to face check and nothing's gonna happen though. Looks like they're just gonna reset and go into lanes.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, gonna be both junglers starting in the bot side here. The red for Scurvy and the blue for 3-8.
This is pretty good, because then it means that they're going to meet up in the top side once they're done with their jungle clears. So this could potentially mean a fight in the top lane. 2v2. This mid lane matchup could get pretty snowbally. Cassin gets ahead, it's just gonna be him taking over the game. If Vladimir gets ahead, team fights are just gonna be almost impossible. One of the things we also have to see is how Draven catches his axes during team fights.
Yeah, something to keep an eye on a really good Draven player is their axe placement and their movement. Is if you want to be able to play Draven at a high level, just watch high level Dravens play and their movement. It's probably the most important part.
You gotta be thinking ahead of time what you're gonna do. If you're gonna go in for an all-in, you gotta be moving those axes forward.
3/8's actually already got both buffs and it's probably gonna camp in a bush. Waiting to get a gank on. Maybe even get a look for a scurvy here.
Well, see, both junglers did their top. They should be ending up there. So either Graves should go top side and try to see if we can get a counter jungle. But of course, 3/8 can't find a gank in the top lane because there's
not being too patient. Scurvy just being able to farm up his wolves now, not going for that top lane gank. And patience, not the name of the game in this one.
It's just one of those Graves things that you just gotta farm it out for Graves.
Ooh. Might be coming in the mid lane though. Oh, just gonna get the Rift Scuttler. But look at that mid lane CS difference already. Gumby on that Vlad. Just did almost perfect CS.
Oh my god.
Oh! Chico Norms. On both sides here. A lot of damage on both ADCs in the bot lane. Jake Worms, Rinsler.
They just played that really well in the bot lane. Okay, catching hook on Lucian. Took a lot of damage. But both ADCs kept their heal low.
Bloody Nunchucks actually no summoners now. Huh. Both exhaust and flash blown. On the exhaust, so a little bit of an edge for the ball lane of Team Q actually. Check out that mid early game Cassidy getting the ranged treatment from the Vlad. 10 CS up for Gumby in that mid lane.
It's gonna be 3 going for the gank. Getting the flash out on Cassidy. This is pretty smart right here. Cassidy isn't 6 yet.
Yeah.
Can't jump around and get out of ganks as easily.
They're very vulnerable for stages of laning phase for the Cassidy. Does hurt a decent amount if he gets his damage off in his opponent's face, but pre-6 it's definitely a lot harder to do.
Yeah, we'll be getting 6 soon though. Once he gets to the lane.
20 CS up for Gumby in that mid. Playing very well on the Vlad.
Yeah. That match was really hard for Cassidy earlier on. Just because any poke that Cassidy can do, Vlad just heals it up.
We see in every single lane for Centella currently, it's minimum 10 CS up. So, very strong lanes from the side of Centella here.
One other things, they had really strong lanes. But what we noticed though is that they could, because of these strong lanes, sometimes they do pressure some stuff that they shouldn't be doing. This is where Team Q should be punishing them though.
Yeah, and a little bit of over-aggression from 3/8's also a weakness of theirs. But Scurvy's here with a Shannon.
That was...
Rinsler. Cute. Jane Orm's gonna pick up first blood, but it's gonna be a double trade back. Gumby actually gonna get solo killed by the level 6 Cassidy. The brawl still going on the bot lane. The USA Air Force goes down to 3/8. But the trade back Scurvy picks up one for himself. Hook gonna land, and that looks like Cacniffle's gonna pick that up. TP canceled. Good hook from Bloody there. Overall, Cacniffle being a little too overzealous there. But overall, 3 for 3 actually with a solo kill in the mid lane.
That was unfortunate. Right as the gank was actually starting, there was 3 stacks on Thresh, and Lucian decided to W on top of Thresh instead of landing the 4th auto, which would have stunned him, which eventually would have meant Thresh would have been dead at the beginning of the fight. Which this Thresh being alive was probably the only reason Santella was able to turn that around.
Combat Muffin slapping down Gumby in the mid lane. No sums for him. Gonna have to, maybe even a death here. So combat is there on the Cassidy. Gonna pick up another solo kill. And that's that level 6 Cassidy prowess.
Yeah, this is Cassidy just taking over the game. That's one of the things. Cassidy has a weak early game, but once he starts snowballing, once he starts rolling, it's pretty hard to stop him. You just keep dashing away, keep getting on top of carries, or keep running away if he needs to.
Vlad being all about the late game team fighting, while Cassidy's all about hitting that level 6 mark, being able to snowball from that point, and just being able to assassinate anyone from that point. So, pretty well played by Combat Muffin on that Cassidy. Even gold lead at 8.5 minutes here. A little bit of trades going on in the bot lane, but 3-8's waiting in that top bush. Q's gonna get pulled in. 3-8's gonna get an easy knockup. It's gonna be the dunk coming in from Jarvan. It's gonna be this. Whoa! Gonna go for the dunk. Probably would have lead would have killed him, but gotta go for the style points.
Yeah, you have to get those style points in. Every single time you have the opportunity to do it.
Scurvy's here. Misses the ult though. And it's gonna get donked for his troubles. Here's all the minions. Very spread out Scurvy. What were you doing?
HP bars probably thought this was an easy cleanup and just face tank them. Just unlucky.
Yeah. True bruisers, you do not want to meet in a bar. The Jarvan and the Darius taking the first tower as well. It's just that quick. Goldie just a minute ago. That was almost even. Now 2k up for Santella here. And a brawl flash coming in for Bloody Nunchucks. Channel being channeled. Looks like Bloody Nunchucks gonna go down here.
The heal. Saving the
heal. Oh no.
Just saved it. Just stopping the end of it. Just stopping a little bit of what was gonna happen.
Yeah. Even if his even with the tower down, Shen being able to roam around the map a lot more. Pretty well played, proactive ult from him. Gombi taking even more damage in the mid lane. Still rocking a bit of a CS lead, but Combat Muffin's favor, if not equal. But there's Cacniffle. TP's gonna be channeled. That's just the pressure of being not laning phase anymore, and that's actually Water Drake picked up by Team Q. So
yeah, could help him out. I'll let him regen, so Cassidy will be able to get his mana back in lane if he doesn't keep barring.
Cacniffle.
Yeah, Shen's a very strong pick. It doesn't matter if Shen gets really set back really hard. Like right now, he's like almost 20 CS behind Darius. Lost already tower, but he has 3 assists because of his R. He's able to roam down, help out his teammates, help out get kills for his team.
Yeah, not being a champion to fall behind when he's gets dumpstered in the lane. Definitely being able to come back and do a lot more things.
His kid's just really good. This is probably what Team Q needs right here to get into this game. I mean, they're still in this game. It's only 2k that they're behind. It's only because of towers. Once Team Q starts picking up towers, then they'll catch up in gold.
Ooh, USA and 3-8 and Bloody Nunchucks coming in the bot lane. Looks like they're gonna get out unscathed. Good words for Team Q.
I mean, they should be rotating mid. They know Vlad is top side. And then another ADC's bot side. They could probably roam over.
Ooh. Scurvy. Oh! Good ult from Renzi. and cash it in. As you said, Death Scan's first item, so
It's a pretty strong item on Draven because Draven just does a lot of base damage already. And if he can survive and just keep landing autos, that's very great for Draven.
ignites onto Gumby.
Another solo.
Another solo kill in the extended top lane, and a kill actually going over to Scurvy, taking down Technical. So,
Not
Team
bad.
Q.
It's just showing that he's like a very great solo player. He soloed last game against Invictus Gaming, and then right now soloing out Gumby, not once but 2 times already. Soloed them out.
I don't know. I don't even want to count the amount of times he soloed the Anivia, but not the Anivia, the Cassiopeia with rockin'. Yes, up. I don't even want to count the numbers because they were ridiculous, but being very good this game as well.
Yeah, Kevin Muffin just showing that he's like a very strong mid laner.
Ooh, TP being channeled. Tella is here, 3-8, taking a lot of damage, but Cacniffle gonna pull in Scurvy.
Shen right here with the nice block. They kept like
A 2-man knockup. There's the dunks coming out. It's 2 dunks.
Cassian's coming in. He could potentially come clean this all up. I think they're just choosing to back off instead.
Yeah, just tunneling into the Jarvan knockup and combat. Gonna get jumped on. Good flash out. Ooh, Cacniffle gonna get stunned. But a big midi to wait through the bot lane. Combat gonna get stunned up. That looks like he's probably gonna go down next. Oh, a nice kill from JK Norms.
Dang it, Draven just took 3 tower shots. Doesn't have enough mana for any other abilities right now. But there's nothing.
Tella's
Team
getting
Q.
the best of both worlds here. Maybe even get a lot of damage on that top lane too. So
In this fight, that fight was just, I think, badly played by Team Q right there. I feel like they should have engaged. Once Shen ultied in, Shen should have went in for maybe a 3-man taunt, and they probably could have won that fight. But I think maybe they were just like trying to back off, so they were getting collapsed on.
a little overzealousness from Shannon with the mana bars being low on the side of Team Q, and not being able to pick up the team fight, going down pretty quickly.
Yeah, right now, Santella just taking that gold and making it even bigger. Made it from 2K all the way up to 5K right now, just by taking towers, getting kills every fight, and just great farming right now by most of their laners.
Yeah, all CS leads are on the side of Centella. Are pretty large aside from the bot lane. Shake Worms being able to be even with Rinslet right now, but the rest of his team not so much.
Yeah, this is gonna be really hard for Team Q, because I mean, like I said earlier, Lucian doesn't really scale that great into a late game. Especially since he's probably going. Oh, he's going the crit build, which scales I think a little bit better than the Bork build, just because I mean, you have crits and you get 2 autos, and if both of those autos crit, you can most likely go through a tank really quick.
Mm-hmm. Dragon coming up now. It's gonna be another Cloud Drake, maybe even better known as the Clown Drake at this point. But a lot of Cloud Drakes being spawned in this tournament so far. A little bit of a mid siege.
This is a pretty good dragon if you get multiples, which if Team Q can pick this one up, I think it will be really worth it. But if Team Q doesn't pick it up,
That's Centella gonna pick up the Rift Herald as well. Cacniffle gonna pick that one up and probably gonna look to push down mid after one team fight, but at the same time, Team Q Trying to hop onto that cloud train. Gonna get that one, no contest. Whoop! JK Norm's gonna get dunked on. The channel comes out though. A lot of trade back damage. Taunt up. 3-8. Getting loyal to over aggressive.
That shield, it's just so great. I mean, you can't really burst down Lucian right now with just that shield.
Exhaust! Ooh. Air Force combat is here.
That's one of the...
Used way too deep. Niffle's gonna get the trade back. Gonna get ignited. Gonna have to flash out. Niffle gonna pick up USA with the lead. Combat gonna pick up Niffle on the backside. Still going hard here. That's gonna be a double kill for Bloody Nunchucks. 3, 1, and 8 on that Thresh. Been a part of every single kill except for 2.
Yeah, this is very great from the support from Bloody Nunchuck. Just roaming around, setting up kills. It's just very, very great. So, what makes it a really great support right here, setting up his team for success.
So, as we've touched on a little bit before, Thresh isn't good at any stage of the game if you aren't landing your hooks. He's good at all stages when you're landing your hooks and you're making plays. So, just gonna have to keep your eye on the support because he's doing a very good job this game so far.
See, right now the goalie has become 7K now. Sintel just taking the game away slowly, making their goalie bigger and bigger.
Red buff gonna be picked up by Jake Orms.
And then Baron about to spawn soon. We'll see if Centellus tries to bait it out and maybe try to force a fight close to Baron. Set up wards and try to fit and try to get a pick and then maybe do Baron.
Rift Herald's still on Niffle, and he's gonna pull in Qs. Gonna get some trade back damage.
He's chasing right here under tower. Could be really better.
Gonna get jumped on. JK Norms. Gonna go down. Catch the tongue. Combat is here. He's gonna get hooked up. Triple kill of Riddler's Draven.
It's one of those things, one of those Draven things, you know. That's what when you know Draven's getting out of control. When he's able to get a triple kill, like 100 HP.
Ooh. Oh baby, a triple thrown out in chat. By 3-8.
But that death dance is just very strong on Draven. Like I was saying, like he won't get bursted down as hard as and then he just dies. Unlucky.
Oh, Gumby gonna get hit by the Q.
And the stun should land right here. Nobody was in range, but they can stack it right here though.
But I think that's a dead Vladimir.
Right here, Cassin just gonna chase down Thresh. There's like no way he gets out of this now.
What's up?
Again. They could force Baron here. There's 3 down. But not.
A lot of pings being thrown out. That's Baron.
Smite right here. Jarvan's still up. 3 can easily go in. Cassin gonna solo him out. Try to solo him out. Baron's going with the ulti. Now it's
3-8. R.I.P. And Niffle is here though. Gonna get a 5-man. Oh, but he goes down before he can get the done.
Much worse though. This could have been so bad. Scurvy just did the early smite. Brought down Baron down to 200 HP. If Darius would have noted, he could have just done a Q and then maybe stole Baron.
Fighting back, Team Q is still just under 4K down here, but they picked up Baron and they're on the fight. They're not gonna give this one down pretty easily. And that's Rift Herald is on that boss side. I think he got the tower there, but he's gonna go down.
The best thing is that, I mean, both of these teams don't scale really that great. So like, both teams still have chances of getting into winning these games. It just depends on how they fight these team fights, who gets caught out, who actually dies first, and who's gonna be alive to keep giving damage.
Yeah, but
Teams have the advantage just because they have so many dashes, so they can like escape and just keep running away from Darius and Jarvan.
you look at the CS, it's not too far down for the side of it. It is a decent amount down for each side, but the main part of the gold lead is the 5-1 towers for Centella here. And that's another Cloud Drake gonna be spotted up, but 3-8 is here, gonna have to flash out Scurvy. A little too crazy
And
there.
I think they're just gonna have to heal up this dragon, but it looks like they wanna fight this. I wonder if Brace can go for the steal here. Tries to go for it with his ultimate. Should try to get out the outer turrets at least. The mid and bottom outer turrets with Baron buff. Try to get some of that gold back onto their team.
Technical. Oh, that's 3-8. Gonna jump on a Jacob Shinorm. Oh, hook gonna land onto the Lucian. Rematch.
And the shield, oh, the missed time in the middle of the team fight.
Technical. Maybe gonna look to get a penta here. That's a triple picked up.
It's a quadra.
Oh,
Stealing the
scumbag 3-8.
Stealing the quadra. Yeah, that was unfortunate by Team Q. It'd be a nice fight for Team Q, but then Shen just missed the taunt, and it was just that's what decided the fight. You need to land that crucial taunt so that way they can get out some more DPS out. Right now, they on Team Q, they don't have any healing reduction, and Draven are just gonna keep healing during these team fights, and they're just gonna keep making a bunch of damage and just living because of their healing.
After all of the fighting from Team Q, still gonna lose their bot lane in him and give over an almost quadra attack Hackniffle on that Dardius, so.
Yeah, but they're not giving up yet. They still have a chance. All they really need is Shen to land a really nice taunt, maybe even a 3 to 4 man taunt, and I'm pretty sure Team Q can win that fight. Trying to get that taunt. And of course, Vlad is scaling up. Eventually, he's gonna start be able to do a lot more, much more damage, and probably be able to burn through the Shen ultimate.
Yeah, a little bit of a weird build path, picking up the hunting guys next. So not gonna have super primary damage, more of a sustained over the time type damage.
And he's trying to go for that burn. Right now, the squishies aren't building any MR damage.
Gonna be some Draven in that mid lane. A little bit of taunts thrown out. Rocking those double buffs too, so. Rinsler got the comp around him to succeed. Technical, gonna push up that bot side, get the final tier 2 tower.
Yeah, it's one of the things. It's gonna be hard to start Draven without actual hard CC. Like the taunt needs to land. Eat Shen before Shen gets on top of Draven, and Jerry can dodge the taunt that way.
Blue team's
See if he
turret
can land
has
4
been
autos on
destroyed.
Draven. So it's not actual super hard CC to be able to stop Draven from killing people in team fights.
Jake Worms taking a lot of damage from the super minions, but is able to take down the one. But you see Centella siege down in the mid. Scurvy gets jumped on by 3-8. Does go down, Prophet starting an Angel, but there goes that mid lane in him. Cactifle is here, pulls in 2, gets the 1 dunk. He's looking for another. And that's gonna be the Draven takedown chain forms. Guess my accused is here, taunts him into the
That was
very
so
close to being killed. That looks like it might be GG this time around. Gumby. Those combat muffin. GG's typed out in the chat.
Bloody
That's the first Nexus tower to go down. 2-man taunt from Q's, but it's just gonna delay them a little bit. That's an ace. For Centella Prime. And in their prime they are, advancing further on. Centella Prime.
just proving
GG, well played.
really strong team right here with this performance. The first game of this tournament and showing that they're still ready. I mean, Team Q had 1 game to practice beforehand, but it looks like a really strong team. It looks like they're most likely going to win the tournament again. But we'll see if
Oh, what's that? They've got the Royal Daggers up against them.
Royal Daggers has become a lot stronger.
Alright. The next game is going to be at 6:30, and it's going to be Royal Daggers taking on Centella Prime, a repeat of the finals from last tournament. And this isn't even the finals yet, guys. One of them gets just knocked down to losers bracket, so we're probably going to see this matchup once again very shortly. So keep your tabs open. It's going to be a very hypey game we're looking forward to. See you soon.